So what's going on, people? It's your boy Mr. Bounce DJ at LDN HRS on Radar Radio. So my guest is in the building this afternoon, but I think it's only right that I've got to introduce him like this, man. Back into my face, volume 1. Prez T's in the building.
Yeah, going out to H, going out to Paper Pap, yeah, going out to Skepta, going out to JME, and it's live, okay then. And when we come to do things, we do it the large way, and it's real, yeah. This MC ain't wise, I wouldn't let him escape with one of those lies. Hey Rudy, I ain't none of those guys, and I'm only MC with one of those guys. I'll turn a dickhead MC into a guy that cries, cause I can't promote none of those lies. Me and these MC guys in size, they will run up the man till someone dies. I don't wanna send some music guy to the skies, cause they won't know it's me, cause I come fully disguised. It will take about 6 months or so for an MC to realise he ain't never been clever, this MC ain't wise.
Man in Meridian, I know man from all kind of zones that worship man in Meridian. You can't talk to President T, no bossy, not one of the man in Meridian. I know man from all kind of zones that worship man in Meridian. You can't talk to President T, no bossy, not one of the man in Meridian. Cuz, don't try to spit like bossy, cause you will get fucked up, trust me. I make bad man turn into donkey, so you best think twice before you copy. 5'9", yeah, and I'm stocky. My people roll march like hockey. MCs can't see me or touch me, not even bodybuilders can spot me. Oh man, I ain't cockney. My people say my style is cocky. Veterans wear my styles like poppies, cause they know my style is gully. Yeah, it's not Hugo, it's bossy, and I will lay down your posse. I told you I murder it like Gotti. I'm killing MCs hard, I ain't killing them soft. Man in Meridian, I know man from all kind of zones that worship man in Meridian. You can't talk to President T, no bossy, not one of the man in Meridian. I know man from all kind of zones that worship man in Meridian. You can't talk to President T, no bossy, not one of the man in Meridian.
I went jail, all in the sock. Now I lick shots 24 around the dock. And I got parts of Glock. Boy, better know. I got cats out spray, man, just for a £20 rock. Cause you with a laughing stock, you're out of stock. President T went swag, everybody knows that'll be the biggest shock. I want money, broken screen, no tax on the tranny. Now I cook food, and I weren't taught by a guy called Sammy. And I got a convict granny. Boy, better know. I got guys out spray, man, just for a lift back to Manny. I might live under the ends, but everybody knows I don't know David Lammy.
Man in Meridian, I know man from all kind of zones that worship man in Meridian. You can't talk to President T, no bossy, not one of the man in Meridian. I know man from all kind of zones that worship man in Meridian. You can't talk to President T, no bossy, not one of the man in Meridian.
Yeah, man. So this afternoon, I've got a legend in the flesh right now, man. Prez T, man. What's really good, brother?
Yeah, man. It's live. It's all gravy right now.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie in it. Yeah, I'm proper gassed in it that you're actually up in here, man. At LDN HRS, it's an actual honor to actually have you here, man. On a real.
It's appreciation to be here still as well.
Yeah, definitely, man. But first and foremost, my first question, man. Where the hell you been, man?
That's what a lot of people have been saying, where the hell I've been. But for the last months, previous months or so, I'm back.
Yeah.
And like I promised my fans and that I ain't really going nowhere. New Greatest to Ever Touch Down mixtape is out now for you to purchase and cop.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's big things happening. I've went from being in the dark, now I'm in the light, climbing to the top of the ladder.
That's mad. So obviously that was from Back in My Face Volume 1. Is that what, almost 10? Is that nearly? That's
2007/8, yeah.
2007/8. But you were stacking up material from 2004, 2005, around about that
going
time.
On, yeah. 4 onwards. Yeah.
So did it take you a long time to come up with that particular project for Back in My Face Volume 1? And was there ever a Volume 2 that was going to be happening? Because I know that around about the mixtape era, there was a lot of Volume 1s, Volume 2s and all that sort of stuff. Did you have a Volume 2 there in the chamber, in the archives?
I did have half a Volume 2 there, but then I had to reshuffle the tracks that I had, and then Back in My Face Volume 2, half of it did become partly of Greatest to Ever Touch. But there is a Back in My Face Volume 2 coming this year.
Oh wow!
Surprise to everyone.
Oh wow!
But it's definitely coming. So.
All right, yo, I need to drop a bomb for that. I didn't know that. Yo, that's an exclusive right there. You know what I'm saying? That's an exclusive right there, man. So the Greatest to Ever Touch Down, man. That's a big statement, man. Like, how did you come up with that statement? 'Cause that's a very, very big statement. You know what I mean?
Well, in lyrics and bars, if people have listened to me in the past, I've always came out with mini ad libs or backing bits where I say, greatest to ever touch down. And
Yeah.
like just before I start a lyric, I say President T, greatest to ever touch down. So yeah, the idea for the album came off that. And also, it's because I truly believe that when it comes to this UK grime thing, I'm the greatest to ever touch down. And
I mean, yeah, you do have probably one of the most unique flows in grime, and I think that's one of the reasons why I had to get you on here, because obviously there's a new age audience, which we're going to talk about a little later, that sort of know you but don't know you, but now obviously now the project is out, like people do know you. How do you feel it's been received so far, man?
Positive.
Yeah.
I feel like the new gens have kind of embraced me like I was there from the start of their era, which is a good thing. Secondly, I'm here to show the new gens that the levels have always been deep since 07, 08, and the levels won't really go down. So if you're looking to get to this stage, the groundwork is enormous to even get to it. So yeah. Really.
So you know, we're gonna do a history lesson, man. We're gonna get into something again from Back in My Face Volume 1. It's personally one of my favorite tunes. This is Large Way from Prez T, Back in My Face Volume 1. It's at LDNHRS, it's Radar Radio.
Yeah. Last time, Back in My Face Volume 1. Going out to Skepta, going out to Meridian, Spider, crew, and it's larger than large. Manchester, Birmingham, the large way.
Radar Radio.
Okay then. I know the names of all these swag MCs, but unlike Skepta, I ain't gonna say them. Try that bad boy shit on me, cause they all know I ain't long, I spray them. And these tunes, I know a single DJ that will play them. Put grime to one side, bills still gotta pay them. I know serious names, but I have a 10 grand hit on my head. If never say them what? Cause I mean say them names. All this talk about fire in my butt, cause I can't see no flames. You say man's an MC, but I don't mean they'll play childish games. Wanna clash president, it's live. Wanna clash Skepta, it's live. Okay then, do it in a large way. Wanna clash president, it's live. Wanna clash Skepta, it's live. Okay then, do it in a large way.
No long ting, quick ting, ASAP. Send for my big ting, ASAP. Forget a phone call, man, ASAP. You're just a small man, done you, ASAP. Taser, ASAP. Brand new 9-volt battery, shock you, ASAP. So if you're gonna move to me, ASAP. What, who, me? Skepta, scared of who? I'm not scared of him or his crew. I heard that he stabbed man, but I never cared. He's got a shank, so what am I supposed to be scared? Every day I hear another MC chat about tools they use, but I never see them on Murder Blues, the newspaper, Crime Watch or BBC News. Go on.
Wanna clash president, it's live. Wanna clash Skepta, it's live. Okay then, do it in a large way. Wanna clash president, it's live. Wanna clash Skepta, it's live. Okay then, do it in a large way. Back in my face, I can't believe he has come back in my face. Cause if I ever told you the case, you'll say president, why no match to his face? Little bit beef, he wants to go for a match to his face. But if I ever showed you his dump of a place, he's so messy that he wins your inch of space. Why you gotta do it? Cause I've done it already. All these guys wanna go war blood, they ain't ready. I know guys from countries where you get shot if you get caught watching the telly. Boy, you better know I'm from the country, but I ain't Nelly. Lucky they didn't get a hole in the belly. Go on then. Wanna clash president, it's live. Wanna clash Skepta, it's live. Okay then, do it in a large way. Wanna clash president, it's live. Wanna clash Skepta, it's live. Okay then, do it in a large way. Wanna clash president, it's live. Wanna clash Skepta, it's live. Okay then, do it in a large way. Wanna clash president, it's live. Wanna clash Skepta, it's live. Okay then, do it in a large way.
So that there was Large Way. That was produced by Spider. Was that?
Yeah, Spider, yeah.
Yeah, Spider, man. So
long live Spider, by the way.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So obviously, the new project, man. Speaking about the producers, man, how did you get in contact with some of the producers? Did you lose some of the producers from the last Back in My Face Volume 1, or other than J and Me? I think it was.
Other than J and Me, there ain't no other producers that have worked on Back in My Face Volume 1 that have worked on this. So, yeah, one producer in particular that I chose to work with was Baza. Some may pronounce it as Baza. From Derby. He's done quite a lot of stuff for people in the industry at the moment, and I can see him as one of the most aspiring producers, forthcoming producers. I want to shout out another guy called Levels.
Levels. Big up Levels, definitely big up Levels, man. Yeah, he's another producer who I've had a lot of contact with as well.
He's come through, and then on the Stranger Returns to Be, I've worked with a guy called Kenny Davis.
Yeah, Kenny Davis, big up Kenny. He's from Kent, I think. Is it from Kent? Yeah. So, Kenny D.
Yeah, there's the producers out now. Obviously, ain't the same producers from back in the day, from
Yeah.
back in my face. But yeah, the producers now, they're doing great stuff and they're making grime sound a lot more energetic than it was sounding, say, a couple years ago.
Oh, okay, cool. So, looking at obviously the scene so far, like, what's the biggest change that you've seen in terms of like grime MCs? Like, what's the biggest change that you've seen? Because you've seen so many eras from obviously the pirate radio to when people were putting out the mixtapes independently, from selling it from vinyl. So, what's the biggest change that you've seen in terms of like MCs and even the scene itself?
My biggest change that I've seen is the change in how you bring yourself to the platform of the wider masses, so the fans can reach out to you. Whereas years ago it was more through a pirate radio avenue. Then you had to be on selective raves or shows, even for you to get that first bit of recognition. Now the recognition's done straight from the internet computer screen, and that's how you can platform yourself. So that's the only major change that I've clocked in this thing. But
do you find it easier, like in terms of like social media and all that sort of stuff? Do you find it easier to connect with people?
Yeah, it's a lot easier to network yourself and to showcase yourself nationwide and worldwide, to be honest. So that's what makes it easier. But as far as making sure your bars are on point, that's still the same.
I mean, that's never really gonna go to, but honest with you, that's never really gonna go, to be fair. I was also gonna talk about in terms of crew wise, because now people can do it on their own. There's not really that much emphasis on a crew. Like when you think about all the big MCs that had them, that came through, obviously Skepta had Meridian, then it came through with BBK yourself, you were with Meridian, them Bloodline as well. If you think about all the big artists as well that really came through in grime, is that a big thing that you've seen as well, that you don't really need a crew now to be behind you in it? You could just really just do it yourself.
That's right, you don't need a crew to be behind you, but I've noticed that MCs that came from the big crews are the ones that find it easier to kind of go to the higher platforms, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So MCs that are just coming out of nowhere and still doing great things, yeah, it's all good, but it's an even easier road for the mic man that have come from one of the hot crews, i.e. Meridian, Nasty, Roll Deep, etc. So
yeah, to do that, man. Let's run something off the new project, man. I want to get off of Kill Off Khalid, man. So how was it? Did you get into James? Did you get into the studio with Jamie on this one, or did Jamie just send you the beat and then boom, you just did it in the studio and went out?
This is gonna be a shock to the nation. What it is
we like shocks on
the
the NHRS.
instrumental for Kill Off Khalid, which is on Greatest to Ever Touch Down. JME passed it over to me about 4 or 5 years ago.
Fuck off.
Yeah, so that just goes to show how ahead of time certain men are.
So that's an old instrumental that you were just sitting on?
Yeah, for about 4 or 5 years still. Shout out JME once again.
Definitely shout out Jamie. Let's get into this one. This is Kill Off Khalid, man.
President T, get Kid Off Khalid, please. Don't mention T on the way. If you're not down with Kid Off Khalid, just Prez T, get Kid Off Khalid. Blood, don't mention strangers. Did you know I'm the real ordeal? Wanna roll with a dealer? This is so old school. You would've thought I was in feeler. Don't talk to feds, never been a squealer. I said talk to me, bro. They don't wanna talk to me, bro. Somebody bought 2 shots, now they wanna talk to a pro. I don't wanna send for the kosh or crow. I was like, talk to my flow. There's not a guy in Britain with this. I said, there's not a guy in Britain with that. Prez, how you gonna bury that chat? Trust me, when I see one of these online G's, you'll be like, did you bury that gap? Kill Off Khalid. I said Kill Off Khalid. President T, get Kill Off Khalid, please. Don't mention T on the way. If you're not down with Kill Off Khalid, test Prez T, get Kill Off Khalid. Blood, don't mention stranger returns. If you're not Kill Off Khalid, I'ma say out straight. See this life? It's not what it seems. Somebody asked me why I don't get no dreams. Go against man like President, you better back those greens. See me with followers, might see me with fiends. I was the Formula 1 without the teams. Kill Off Khalid, I will die by any means. And believe, I won't make any mess. And I apologise to any other mic man if I brought any stress. They were like, Prez, are you blessed? I was like, what should I believe in? Jesus Christ on my vest. Kill Off Khalid. I said Kill Off Khalid. President T, get Kill Off Khalid, please. Don't mention T on the way. If you're not down with Kill Off Khalid, test Prez T, get Kill Off Khalid. Blood,
don't mention stranger returns. If you're not carefully,
Prez, what's it gonna be? Him or me? What's it gonna be? Him or us? Can't see loyalty without the trust. Kili came back, that was a must. Everybody say boo, cause it won't be a boss. And if grime was a pizza, I'd be like keep pan. But it won't be a crust. There's no MC that could get to my point of time. We know about blood without the line. Man wanna talk all bright. You would've thought he drank Sprite without the lime. I said there's not an MC that could shorten my life. Big in Fife.
kill off Kili. I said kill off Kili. President T, get kill off Kili. Please, don't mention T on the wing. If you're not down with kill off Kili, test Prez T, get kill off Kili. Blood, don't mention stranger returns. If you're not kill off Kili. Kill off Kili. I said kill off Kili. President T, get kill off Kili. Please, don't mention T on the wing. If you're not down with kill off Kili, test Prez T, get kill off Kili. Blood, don't mention stranger returns.
Radar Radio.
A lot of men don't really understand who their foundation originators are. Prez, are you okay? Where is your bitch? North of the Thames. I'm with monkeys if he sprays bars or spits. I was like, too busy making hits. Wow, somebody tell me, will it ever come to a close? They better know. I'll bring your forehead down to your nose. When it comes down to the grime, I'll beg you please. Leave it down to the pros, everybody's scoring now. They better know. Now you ain't talking goals, check out my past. And I ain't talking level of stripes, check out my last. Do a little research, check out my class. Kill off Kili, hit him with a blast.
I've been putting in mad work lately, most my thoughts go into the pen. I've been spitting since way back when, so many bars can't spray them again. Nowadays I make tunes with a man them, making tunes that's wavy. Trust me, the work rate's crazy, you better know it's bloodline, baby. More time just vibes in with a man them. Drinking juice with a mic. What would you do if man like President walked in the room and sprayed what he liked? You crumble, fam, swear on your life. Can't get upset though, then it's all hype. Once I get on my wave, I'm nice. You can't spray bars till you ain't got stripes.
Some man a move boogie, that's why boss man's always on duty. Real one, that's why you can't see through me. They're not real, them man are all moody. These MCs can't mute me, couple of these MCs just groupies. Even from the start, that's why man salute me. Look at my life, yeah, come like a movie. North London, them roads, they grew me. Them man are cheesy, call them halloumi. Wicked man ting might think I'm a loony. Know my bars, but you really never knew me. Trap life, them news ain't got a Scooby. Got 2 pills, them man turn fruity. Everything I write, that's all unruly. Me and Waste Man can never be doobies.
Ain't got stripes, ain't on the levs, ain't had a life, ain't lived on the edge. I'm like a Yamaha R1, can't come through on your beat down pen. Ain't got stripes, ain't on the levs, ain't had a life, ain't lived on the edge. I'm like a Yamaha R1, can't come through on your beat down pen.
When I came through, all the dots are red. See on the wing, everybody said, kill off Kili. Trust me, family, everything's dead. When I came through, all the dots are red. See on the wing, everybody said, kill off Kili. Trust me, family, everything's dead. When I came through, 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 when I came through. Trust me, family, everything's dead.
Greatest to ever touch, Dan, President T, and we've got him in the studio with us right now, man. First and foremost, man, like we just played a couple of tunes there, Kill Off Kili, and When I Came Through, I believe that's the video came out yesterday, is it?
Yesterday, yeah, on Link
Oh,
Up.
sorry, yeah, it came out on last week Wednesday, right? Yeah, last week Wednesday, yeah. So that's all good, man. So look, talk to us, man. Kill Off Kili, can you explain Kill Off Kili for us, man? Like the expression in it, where did it come from?
Right, I've explained this bare time still, but once again, yeah, Kill Off Kili is like a definition. To simplify it, it's like a definition of trying to put something across when you get a reload or something sick happens, or you're talking about an experience from the previous night and it was sick, so it was Kill Off Kili.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So it's just like a positive expression.
Yeah,
in terms of
yeah.
Cool. And obviously we heard a couple Bloodline members on there, Meridian Dan, I believe, and Bossman Birdie, man. So Bloodline, I actually figured this out recently, but it was only when somebody told me. So Bloodline is actually family, like siblings. Is that correct? Yeah.
Me, Pabs, H, Bossman, Millie Major, and Dan Kiner as well. Yeah. So yeah, we're all some sort of blood connection.
Yeah.
Me and Pabs and H, direct brothers of mine, younger siblings. So yeah.
So back when the Meridian crew was about, was the dynamic always like family, or was it kind of a bit of a split? Because obviously Jamie and Skepta were
but because we were all close as a unit, obviously Jamie and Skepta are blood brothers. You had me and H blood brothers and Pabs. cousins with Bossman, Birdie, Major, etc. So the Meridian itself, yeah, it's always been like a family element until obviously the two halves split into two, and then that's when the whole world started to make out like it was some
beef thing. But it really and truly it isn't. No, like
no.
Cool. So you can still speak to Skippy and Jamie and all the man them and everyone is still cool.
Oh yeah, it's nothing but love and energy for all the BBK members and Bloodline, and it's all love and energy between us. Anyone out there trying to make up stories or spread like negative energy, I hope you die.
Now, talking about someone that let's say you don't see favourably is obviously Trim. Now we know that Trim has been saying a lot of stuff here and there, man. And we know that,
and I just want to put it out. And as long as he keeps like saying stuff every now and again, it's never going to stop. This back and forth is never going to stop because I enjoy it musically.
Yeah.
So it's all a game to me. So when people are ready to stop playing games, then I'll stop playing games. But the grime scene has got a place for all that sort of war, clash stuff. And I've got no problem in filling that gap. So I don't know why Trim has an issue directly. I believe his issue was with H.
Yeah.
And you know what, in a logical sense, as an MC, if you're going to go back at an MC, then you're probably going to stir towards his counterparts,
of course,
in his clique. But I think that, some would say he took it a bit too far. I would just say, okay, he opened himself for bullets to come his way, lyrically. So, personal, there is no beef in my eyes. It's music.
It's a competitive nature, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a problem with Trim as a person. But as far as we together as artists are concerned, there seems to be disagreements and issues. Yeah. So it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, cool. So basically, it's kind of like, so basically we can definitely see in the future, like not you two going against each other, but maybe if you draws for like a diss lyric, then you would definitely go for like a diss record.
Of course, without a shadow of a doubt. I won't leave any stone unturned in this game. And basically that's what it is.
I love that, man. Look, Prez T is in the building right now, man. Look, we're going to go through one more tune, Don't Give 'Em Monkeys, and then we're going to let you spit a couple bars, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like LDNHRS, it's Radar Radio. Let's get into this one, man.
Radar Radio.
Okay. Born in the 80s, never been a dickhead. These MCs can't get to my grade. What do you call it? Grime, rap, trap? I'm in the trade. Don't be afraid. I said don't be afraid. Won't see a gun or a blade. Anybody try and invade, swear on my mums. Somebody will get weighed, and by the end of the day, somebody will get paid. So when the raid goes on, president will get played. I ain't gotta call no mate, niggas. I was already made. I ain't gotta talk all through to the girls. I was already late. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. Said I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. Lucky ain't never gonna snap too short. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. Said I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. Lucky ain't never gonna snap too short.
Don't care if you're on the map or not. I don't care if you shot crack or not. Don't care if you think you're bad like Michael, or if you're white or black or not. Wait one sec, let me spot my suit. I know real dons and they aren't like you. Been on this thing from TDK, on this thing since Darkside Crew, on this thing from 2 to 15. Trust, born in the 80s, never been a dickhead. A man don't give two fucks if you're a gym head. You can't pump no weights in your big head. About grand team holes, and my reloads for a sprayed on the mic. Pussy or MC talking to who? I walk in the room and spray what I like.
I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. Said I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not.
Lucky ain't never got slapped or shot. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. Said I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. Lucky ain't never got slapped or shot. Tell you a story, I only hope that's a story they never heard. Cause I'm a veteran, please take my word. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map. I was like, listen up chap, talking tough on the track. I said, listen up chap, is it really down for a scrap? President please, don't bring it outside my gates. If I punched you in the face, my whole yard to be covered in jakes. Hungry monkeys, if an MC takes. I'll bail 2-3 man from the moss. And I ain't talking Kates, too well done and a medium. They better know that I ain't talking states. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. Said I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. Lucky ain't never got slapped or shot. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. Said I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. If I'm on the map or not. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not. Lucky ain't never got slapped or shot.
All right, let's not waste no time, man. Let's get into this intro, man.
Okay. Larger. President T 2016. Don't forget, we're out here. Yeah. Okay, radar. As we break it down. Yeah. I said, yeah. He don't want to clash. I said, how can he clash? I was all over the show. I ain't talking to rash. He was all talking safe, talking to stash. He didn't want to clash. I said, how can he clash? Talking squash. You need to wash. I make wicked man tunes that excite the posh. Strap or kosh. I was like, oh my, without the gosh. I said, I was like, oh my, without the days. Brew these MCs without the praise. Spray these bars without the haze. You want to clash? They hope to lead without a graze. I don't want to see these man get out of the pram. To make a point, you was the point. Out of the gram, so much cash, can't put me in the slam. I was in Manny, but I weren't taking a tram. Prez, heard that you're moving boxes. You better know that I am. Know that I will, know that I can. I'll bring the fire, and I ain't talking Sam. Never had a clue, but I don't mean I was part of a clan. Said I was smoking behind the wheel. We're only part of my band. Two of my fans, please don't think. Back in my face is when I began. Jump in the room, spray what I like. Said to the airplanes, you can play what you like. They better know, I'm like reaching my third, and I ain't talking a strike. None of these men have ever been trapped. I said, none of their raves have ever been packed. Prez, when you gonna release the brand new tape? Presidential stance, presidential shape. They were like, you're so up in the clouds. We would have thought you was wearing a cape. Said he had a serious crash, then I found out they weren't even a scrape. If you're on a scale of a chimp, why you wanna ramp with an 8? MCs with cars, I'll be a BM. I was like kickers in school. You was a DM when all the shots went off. I saw the smoke come from his TN. What was my postal code? Might be an N9, might be an M17, but it surely won't be an EN. I said, nobody runs these streets. If anyone did, then I never knew. Back in Meridian, I had a crew. Everyone's 6 foot tall and roll with a desi. Somebody slow down, Prezi. I was like, nobody can. Sorry, nobody could. Draw for the garden spade and a plank of wood. Then I went KFC. What did I order? Wing and the fries. I said, what did I order? Breast and the chips. Wow. Okay. And it's radar. As we break it down. Levels. I said, yeah. Going out to Bloodline. Yeah. Going out to H. As we set the pace. Okay. Nah.
Radar Radio.
If you don't know, I'm king of grime. You've made a mistake, can't ask Prez for a slice. I heard you're baking a cake, so old school, wow. I'm talking Jake with a snake, I was the protein without the shake. This ain't Meek or Drake. I was like, are you awake? Of course I am, but I don't mean that I won't go back to sleep in a sec. None of these grime MCs are holding the tech. Prez, I heard you're holding the check. Wanna know why? I was the distance without the trek. Are you known? Kid off Kali. Yeah. And it's live. Yeah, going out to all the massive Radar Radio presidency. Greatest to ever touchdown out now.
Yo, man, appreciate you for coming down, man. You know what I'm saying? It's love, man. So look, what have you got planned for the remainder of 2016, man? What can we expect, man?
You can expect the release of the most anticipated album in the in this side of urban music. Stranger Returns, released. After that, keep your eyes wide open. Back in My Face Volume 2. I'm not going to say when, and we're a long way off it, but it's still coming. And lots of bombs and punches from President T.
Yo, definitely, man. I appreciate you definitely for coming down, visiting Radar Radio and at LDNHRS, man.
Yeah,
definitely appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? And anytime you feel like you're about and you want to come through, man, just let me know and just
man.
slide through. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's LDNHRS.